Good morning, my dear custodians. Today we're going to start with ratio. So, what is ratio? We have already discussed in previous class, so let's understand with an example. Suppose there are 30 students in a class and the monthly salary of a person is 30,000. So, that person asked, what will be my age? So, one of the students said, sir, your age will be 40. So he got puzzled and he asked, how did you got my correct age? So the student replied, sir, my elder brother is half mad and he's 20 years old. So see how the sums can be made in this kind of proportion. So if half mad brother is 20, that means the politician's age should be double, that is 40. Okay. So let's understand what is ratio. When we compare or measure two or more quantities of same kind, then we say we are finding the ratio. That means two things should be there. We are comparing, okay, and two or more quantities we are comparing the measures, and it should be of same kind. That means same unit should be there. For example, if I am talking about kilograms, so two quantities should be in the kilogram. One in gram, other is kilogram. We cannot find the ratio of that. One has to be changed, either kilogram into gram or gram into kilogram. Okay. For example, if I have two quantities, say A and B of same kind, same unit, then the fraction A upon B is called the ratio of A is to B. Okay. It is written as A is to B. This double dot here, it is written as is to. Okay. So the ratio of A to B is A upon B, or A is to B. Now the first term is known as antecedent, that is A, and the second term, that is B, is known as consequent. Okay, so there are certain examples are given here. For example, if you see rupees 9 to 16, 9 upon 16 or 9 is to 16. Okay, 150 to 100, that means 150 at the top and 100 at the bottom. So 0 cancels out, 3 upon 2 or 3 is to 2. Ratio of 8 marbles to 12, 8 to 12 means 8 upon 12 or 2 upon 3. Okay, we talk in terms of both numerator and denominator in the ratio. Okay, and we can multiply or divide by the same with non-zero number. So let's understand 3 is to 5 or 3 upon 5. If we multiply both the fraction by both 4, then the answer is 12 is to 20. Okay, 16 upon 24 divided by 8 will give you 2 upon 3 or 2 is to 3. Okay, usually a ratio is expressed always in lower terms. You have to keep in mind, we always express ratio in lower terms. We bring them to the lowest or the simplest form. Okay, and it should be of same kind or same unit, two quantities. Okay, then there is no ratio between number of students in a class and the salary of a politician. For example, if I have two quantities, say as the number of students or a politician's salary, they are of different unit, so there cannot be any ratio of it. Or for example, ratio between the weight of one child and the age of other child, there is no comparison or there is no similarity in age and weight. Okay, quantities should be of same kind and it should be compared by division in same unit. Okay, for example, 150 gram and 2 kg. So I will change 2 kg into gram. So 1 kg is 1000 gram, 2 kg is 2000 gram. So 150 upon 2000 will give you 3 is to 40. Or ratio between 25 minutes and seconds. 1 is minute, 1 is second. Okay, so I change the minute into second, multiplying by 60. Okay, so 1500 upon 45. When I solve this, it comes 100 is to 3. Ratio is a number, so it has no unit. Okay, and in terms of ratio, when the ratios are given in fractions, we convert them into natural numbers by multiplying each term by the LCM of their denominators. That we will discuss as the example comes. Now I have already mentioned equivalent ratios above also. When we multiply two quantities by same number, we get the equivalent ratio. Okay, for example, 3 and 5 multiplied by 3. So the answer is 9 is to 15, which is equivalent to 3 is to 5. Okay, ratio of A is to B is to C. So here it has been taken as A, K, B, K and C, K, where K is any positive number. Okay, Similarly, four quantities of same kind are said to be in the ratio A is to B is to C is to D if the quantities are AK, BK, CK and DK respectively, where K is any positive number. Increase or decrease in a given ratio. For example, if the price is increased from 5 to 6, okay, then the price has increased in the ratio is 5 is to 6. The new price will be 6 upon 5, okay, of the original price. Similarly, if decrease from 6 to 5, then we say the price has decreased in the ratio 6 is to 5, that is 5 is to 6 of the original price, vice versa, okay. If the quantity increases or decreases in the ratio, the new quantity will be the opposite of the original, that is A upon B, that means B upon A of the original quantity, okay. And the original quantity is multiplied to get a new quantity is called multiplying ratio or a factor.